quarter to 8, B'ezrat Hashem, we have a Habura of Shavuot, B'ezrat Hashem, Matziyah, continue steiging. Tomorrow night, the Mishmar, we're going to have Rabbi Gav Friedman. B'ezrat Hashem will be talking about the Inyan of Shabbat, and of course Shabbat, we will have our Shabbaton. Hopefully everybody signed up, B'ezrat Hashem. The first meeting of a Kadosh Baruch Hu with Moshe Rabbeinu. Kadosh Baruch Hu is telling Moshe Rabbeinu how he has to go to Mitzrayim and be the leader of Am Yisrael and take Am Yisrael out of Egypt. Yom Moshe Elohim mi anochi ki elech el Paro v'chi yotzi et bnei Yisrael Mitzrayim. Moshe Rabbeinu tells the Kadosh Baruch Hu two questions. First of all, mi anochi, who am I? I'm going to go be a leader. I'm going to go take Am Yisrael. A simple person. Why are you picking me? What zechut does Bnei Yisrael have to leave Egypt? Also, like everybody else, what zechut do they have? So HaKadosh Baruch Hu answers him, says, Al Yishon Yishon, first answers number one. He says, who are you? Don't worry. You are my shaliach. You're coming in the name of God. God sent you. You have power. Right? The king sent you. Could be a simple person, but you have the king behind you. Number one. He tells him, this is your sign, this is the sign. That I send you. When I take out the nation out of Egypt, they will worship God on Har Sinai. So in what zechut are they getting out of Egypt? Because they're going to accept the Torah. Shavuot time, they're going to accept the Torah. So now, the zechut of the whole idea of getting out of Egypt was for what? In order to la'avod et Hashem b'Har Sinai through the Kabbalat Torah. So all we're reading and we're learning these parshiyot, it's all like an introduction, a preparation. What's the preparation for? B'ezrat Hashem, Parashat Yitro, when Am Yisrael accepts the Torah. We have a lashon over here, it says, Ta'avdun et Elokim. It says, T'kablu et Torah, T'kablu et Elokim. What is this? Ta'avdun et Elokim. The tachlit of Am Yisrael, the Jew, is la'avod et Hashem, to be an oved Hashem. In this world, what is considered the lowest job?
Garbage man. Garbage man.
Garbage men also, they give them today, they give them all different conditions, and he has a pension, and he says, I don't work on Fridays, I work on Sundays, I work this, and the Eved, the servant, a servant has no say. The servants find something in the street that's his master's. He has no atzmiyut, no self-being. Everything he lives for his master. So in this world, it's the lowest level. He's a zero. No say in anything. But in the world of Hashem, this is the highest level of Avodat Hashem. Who gets this title of Oved Hashem? Moshe Abdi, one. Moshe Rabbeinu, Eved Hashem. He is considered the Eved of Hashem, the servant of God. He does what God tells him. Anochi Hashem Elokecha. What's the first Debra? What does it say? Hashem Otziticha Me'eretz Mitzrayim. That would be enough. I'm the one that took you out of Egypt. What does it continue to pasuk? The Bet Avadim, from the house of slavery. Midrash tells us, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is telling Am Yisrael, I paid a lot for you. I paid for your service to be my servant when I took you out of Egypt. That I changed the whole creation. He made all of the water into blood. He made the tzefarda'im, makat bechorot, arbesh, all the things. He changed all the world. ועבור זה נעשיתם לעבדים. Hashem paid for us. Okay, he saved us. He paid for us. Before that, we were Avdei Paro, we were servants to Paro, and he bought us. I'm saving you, but the idea is to be a slave, a servant to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's the idea, and that is the highest level. And that's what Hashem wants. We all want to understand Torah. Okay, let me see. Shabbat, let me see. It's a good thing, it's a bad thing. Do this, do that. Rabbi, I want to learn Torah because I want to learn Torah. I don't want to learn Torah because the rabbi told me it was it. It's very nice. But we have to understand that we are only puppets in this world. If you want to be part of this world, then we have to be Aved Hashem. That's the idea. The Ramban tells us what is the inyan of Avdut Hashem. It says Vizu mitzvah, this mitzvah of accepting on ourselves that we are servants to Hashem. Tikra b'dvei rabotenu kabbalat malchut shamayim. We accept on ourselves the kingdom of God. That is the idea. He is the king. He says this is also why we start off in the morning. Our first mitzvah, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. You cannot start the day without accepting on yourself the kingdomship of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. When we say Shema Yisrael, have kavanah, all the corners of the earth, all the sides, Sheva Ruchot. Mishum kach. He didn't have kavanah. He said Kriyat Shema. He didn't have kavanah. He missed the boat. So what did he do? Okay, he said this. But he didn't accept on himself all malchut shamayim. A servant cannot decide, well, I want to do this, I'm not in the mood. There's no not in the mood. That's it. And that is the highest level, that's the highest kavod, that we are the servants of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. What do we need to do in order to become a servant? First of all, a person has to understand, and od milevado, there's nothing besides the Kadosh Baruch Hu. It's not going to make a difference what you do, because you are not going to change the future of the world. Hashem is running the world. You think, I'm going to come, I'm going to do this. We walk around the world like we own the world, like we're running things. We're nothing. We have no koach ourselves. We're only shlichim of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We made you a shaliach, a messenger, to do His ratzon. And when the person understands this, that there is nothing besides Avodat Hashem, he's going to start feeling that he's a servant to God. But without worshiping God, is nothing. This is all the being of a human being, especially of a Jew, to serve. That's his kavod. That's what a person can get in this world, to be Aved Hashem. And then we start acting like Aved Hashem. Okay. The mashal we have nowadays, we don't really have anymore the figure of a king and a servant and. A little bit. Those are going to go to the London trip. You'll see those the changing of the gods, and you'll see those guys standing there like the statues, and we're going to try to make them laugh and mosey. But hopefully they'll stand strong and they don't move. Okay, that's it. That's how we're supposed to act towards the Kadosh Baruch Hu. What is it? It's scary. And if you make a mistake, you do something wrong, it's the end of you. This is the level. Of course, Kadosh Baruch Hu gives us also free choice, because He wants us to feel things from the inside, to understand. But from our part, the highest level is that we don't understand anything. Yes, sir. That's how we have to get up in the morning. Hard to get up out of bed. Yes, sir. Jump out of bed. Netilat Yadayim. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. This is Eved Hashem. And you see the big Gedolim, they don't move. They have everything calculated. Every beracha, the way they get dressed, the way they get up in the morning, everything is Oved Hashem. So, yes, it's true, we want to understand, we want to feel everything. But to know that the highest level is somebody does Avodat Hashem, not because it makes sense to him, because God told us. That's the highest level. We are Avodat Hashem, and Hashem told us, and we're going to do B'ezrat Hashem what the Master tells us, whether we understand or not. Have a great day.
ונעד יעקב שהלכות בכל יהודה כמו שהוא ונאמר שם ההליכות ולמה עד הגיע ההליכות אלא הליכות מעליבי אלעזר מעליבי חלילה תלמידי חלים מעליבי שלום בעולם שם הרחוב ונעידו בלי העולם שלום